Hey everybody, how's it going? Long time no see. Last time we met, we talked about Sting versus Bret Hart from Halloween Havoc 1998. And well, sadly it didn't live up to the hype because given those two men, they should have put on a 5-star classic. But it kind of went over like a fart in church. Well, luckily for them, the very next year, they had another chance at a great pay-per-view match. Did they live up to the hype finally? Or did another one get away from them? Well, that's what we're here to discuss. I am the Americream Dream HuskyRhodes, and welcome to another installment of Icon. This match takes place November 21st, 1999 from the Air Canada Centre in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And this match was actually a semi-final match in a tournament to determine the vacant World Heavyweight Championship. Now, Bret comes to the ring first in his Bret Hart hockey jersey. And you know the phrase Road Warrior pop? Bret got a Road Warrior pop. Obviously, it's Toronto. Anywhere in Canada, that man's going to get a standing ovation regardless. Sting comes to the ring in what I can only describe as like a Kevin Nash cosplay. Because he comes out and he's got leather pants on, he's got like a cutoff t-shirt. It looks like something Nash would wear. Except he didn't have like the fringe on the side or whatever. He comes to the ring and Sting's working heel, which is like a rarity in WCW because he was basically a career babyface forever. But the fact of him working heel just kind of like, it threw me off for a second, but then I ended up getting like really, really into it. So, match starts out. Bret and Sting are going at it. Bret gets the upper hand, throws Sting out of the ring. Crowd's going ballistic at this point. They're fighting over by the announcer's table. Sting gets Bret on the table, tries to do a Stinger splash onto the table. The table doesn't break, which, that probably didn't feel that great. But then again, look at what Sting's doing now. Man's 64 and jumping off of ladders through tables. Please, Sting, don't hurt yourself. If for some reason you ever see this, please don't hurt yourself. But anyway, I digress. So, get back into the ring. And Sting is doing your classic heel moves. But he's doing it like in front of the referee. Like he hits Bret with a low blow and like the ref doesn't call it. Which kind of threw me off a bit. I'm like, are they just letting this go? But, okay. So, they keep going back and forth, back and forth. Ref takes a bump. Bret goes up for a double axe handle. Sting grabs Mickey J, pulls him in. Boom. Everybody's down. Of course, it's late 90s WCW, and there has to be a run-in. Lex Luger and Miss Elizabeth come hauling ass down to the ring. Luger grabs the bat, gets into the ring. Now, everybody knows that Sting and Lex Luger are best friends. So the crowd is immediately like, oh god, he's going to attack Bret with the bat. Sting climbs up to his feet and boom, takes Sting's knee out with the bat. Starts working Sting over. Luger pulls the bat up behind him. Bret snatches it out of his hands, chops Luger in the throat, gets Luger down, sharpshooter on Luger. Place is going batshit. Mickey J sees this, calls for a DQ. DQ's Sting. Bret argues with him for a bit. Match gets restarted. We're back running. At the end of the match, Sting gets the upper hand, tries to put Bret in the Scorpion Deathlock. But selling the knee from the bat shot, Sting falls over. Bret puts the sharpshooter on. Sting taps. Bret Hart goes to the finals where he would eventually win, beating Chris Benoit in the finals for the vacant World Heavyweight Championship. Now, in comparison of the two matches, okay, the Mayhem 99 is about the equivalent of like Bryan Danielson, Kazuchika Okada from Forbidden Door. Halloween Havoc, Chamber of Horrors. In my mindset, that is the vast difference between both of those matches. Now, also, this match was pretty quick. Like, it did not feel that long. It was definitely a sub 10-minute match, but it was quick. Those boys were hauling ass through that match. Highly recommend checking it out. It's one of the good moments from late 90s, early 2000s WCW. It is a fantastic match. I highly suggest, if you have access to WCW Mayhem, I highly suggest checking out this match. Well, that concludes it for this episode of Icon. Tune in next time. I'm HuskyRhodes.